Hi there. First, congratulations on your new Mac. So if you are new to Mac or you came from Windows environment, this video will simplify everything for you to be able to navigate through the macOS. So we will start with the dock. The dock is similar to a taskbar within Windows. I will start one by one, and then I will show you how you can customize it too. In here, this is Finder, the smiley face. I'm not sure if it's a smiley or not. So Finder, this is like File Explorer within Windows. So you can find if you're looking for files or document, everything you will have it in here. If you're looking for even the applications, it will be listed under application. Now in Finder, by default, you will be seeing application, desktop, document, downloads, movie, music, pictures. They're not going to be listed here. So you can customize what things you can see in here. So we can expand it to see. To the left in here, down in here, we see location. Location, this is if you have an external drive, thumb drive, you will be able to see it in here. And under network, if you have any devices within the network, it's going to show in here. Now, by default, the location, like for the thumb drive, it's not going to be checked. So to customize Finder, to do that, we go to Finder on the top left corner, then we go to Preferences. Now, under General, this is what you want to see on your desktop. So if we said the CD-ROM, if you plug a CD-ROM, it's going to show in here. As you see, this is my external drive is showing. If I want to show the internal drive, Macintosh HD is showing in here. I will uncheck that one. This is for the desktop. Now for the sidebar of Finder, so in here we have like if we said uncheck movies, so it's right away it's disappeared. So you check it, and you can check whatever things you wanted to have in here. And even the CD-ROM, it's gonna show, if you have it checked, it's gonna show in here too. So this is about Finder. Now, so we can, and here if you AirDrop, if you wanna share stuff with other iOS devices, then this is where AirDrop. Now we go back to the launch pad, the second icon, which is the app. This one, so you can see all the list for the apps, or if you click on it, here it is. So if you see on the bottom, you see 2 dots, that means I have 2 pages. And you can search in here. If we say Cal, so it will show you any apps you wanna get to quick. In the same time, if we say you want to add one of those apps to the dock, for instance, what app we don't have in here, like Find My, okay? So what we do, we just hold and drag, and just drag it to the dock. Here it is. So anytime you restart your Mac, it's gonna be there. And if we wanna remove it, we right-click on it, and then we go to Option, then Remove from Dock. So this is how you can customize, remove apps from here. Now, if you right-click on your mouse and you're not seeing anything, if you hold the Control key, and while you're holding the Control key, click, then you will see the options. Now if you have external mouse and you right click and nothing happened, then you need to go to System Preferences and go to the mouse, and you want to be sure the secondary click is checked. So you can, when you right click, there's options. So this is it. Now let's continue. Safari, the third option is going to be Safari. If we open Safari, Now to open another tab, on the top right you will see the plus sign. That will open another tab. If we said you want to open a new Windows instead of a tab, then what you do, you right click on Safari icon on the bottom, then go to a new window. There's some shortcuts you can do to do that as well, but this is how you open a new Windows. Within Safari, if we go all the way to the top left corner, we click on Safari, then we go to Preferences. If you want to change the home page to Google or any search engine or any website, you change it from here. And by default, anything you download, this will go to the download folder. If you want to change the location, then you can change it in here. Other thing on here on the password, by default when you try to log into any website, Safari will save it, which is the keychain. It will save in your login info. If we said you try to go, like you just you've been to a website, you have not been for a while, and you want to see the password, what you do, you come in here to password. This is your login to your Mac. And then it's gonna show you the website, and if you click on the password in here, it's gonna show you what it is, and so you can log in again. So this is about Safari. Now of course this is messages, if and email. If we set the email, okay, let's see. Okay, now to add an email account. So if you click on mail on the top left corner next to the Apple logo, then add an account. By default, for the iCloud, Google, Yahoo, AOL, all those, when you check them and you hit continue, you do not need to add the incoming or outgoing and the outgoing mail server. So just adding the emails will be verified from that company server. If you have work email and they use a Microsoft Exchange, then you check this one. If you have your own website and there is a company hosting your website, most likely you will be using others, and that's when it's gonna ask you for the incoming and outgoing mail server. So this is about the email, and let's close this one. Of course, this is photos. This is like pictures in Windows. Calendar, notes. For instance, Apple TV, if we don't want it to be in here, we set to customize it. We just go to option and remove it from dock. But for me, I try to make the dock does not have many things I don't use on this Mac. Now going to keynotes, numbers and pages. Keynotes, numbers and pages, this is equivalent to Microsoft Office. So the keynote, it's PowerPoint, numbers is Excel, and pages, it's a Word document. So if we open them, and this is my first time I open it on here, and here is the keynote. We open numbers, so this is numbers. So you click this is like Excel sheet. Okay, and then we have pages. This is just plain Word document. Okay, so those are now this is the App Store. You just on the top left you search for any apps you want, and anything you already purchased is gonna show in here. Like on the bottom, it's gonna show your the name for your Apple ID. When you click on it, it will show whatever it's linked to it. and you can open them, especially for purchases. It's good in here to come in here and do it. That's for the App Store. System preferences, that's the most thing you will be using, which is if you have an iPhone, you might familiar with it. So for system preferences, either we go in here or we go all the way to the top left corner, Apple logo, then system preferences. This will open the same thing. I will be talking about system preferences shortly. So let's okay. Now in here, this is the recent the apps you recently used. This will be shown in here, but this is it's not like a shortcut. It's like those, they will stay in here for forever. To the right in here, we have the downloads. Anything you download is gonna be in here, and of course you can access it from Finder, then downloads. And of course we have the trash, and this is what I have open to record this session. Now let's go to the system preferences. Okay, first thing, now with Catalina and Big Sur, it's for the Apple ID. You will see it in here when you sign in. Either it's gonna ask you to sign in, or if you already signed in, then you'll see Apple ID and family sharing. If you have Mojave and earlier, then it's the icons, the layout for them is different. You will see there is an icon for iCloud, and that's where you log into the iCloud. In here there's a general. You can make it dark or light mode or auto, so you can go through this stuff. Here where you can set your desktop background and screensaver. So this is the one that came by default. I change it to this one, and of course you can add any photo. Screensavers, they have a cool screensavers. Apple does. Okay, so this is how. Now this is the dock. So back to the dock. Now if we said, as you see the icons in here, if you want it to be bigger or smaller, so the way we do it, let's click on the dock. So in here you can customize how large the icons is gonna be. So check them out. So while I'm sliding this, see how small it is? Whoa, 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 whoa. I cannot see anymore. Okay, so now you can make it. So I make them bigger for this tutorial to be able to see it. Usually I have them this way. So let's go back to it. Now this is what I like. Okay, so in the dock, now if you want to customize, if you see all the apps are just solid. We said you want to use the magnification, so when we turn this one on, it will show movement to them, so it's kind of will bring up the apps. Now let's see. See when it's this one is maximized, this will show them more. Of course, I need to. Okay. And here too, you can position the dock if you want it to be on the left side, the bottom, the right side. So this is, I like it on the bottom. Now this is the menu bar. The menu bar, this is it. So what you see all the way on the top, if you want to hide it. So for instance, we uncheck it, so it's no longer there. And we check it, we bring it back in here. Okay, so now if we go back, we can go back in here to the main menu. So of course, series, spotlight is the search. Okay, now for the spotlight, the easiest way, if you go to all the way to the top right, if you click on the magnifier, and then you can search for anything. If we say terminal, this will just open the terminal. Okay, you can search anything within your Mac. This is Another way to do it is if you hold the command key with the space bar, that will open the same thing and you can search for it. Okay. Okay, so internet account, this is gonna show all the email accounts, the one you have. Wallet and Apple Pay. If you have the touch bar in your Mac, you can set up wallet and Apple Pay. For me, I have MacBook Pro 2019, so I do have it. Users and groups. If you want to create another user account, you create it in here. You have everything is grayed out at the moment. You have to click on the lock to unlock it. It's gonna ask you for your Mac password, and then everything is open. If you want to create a new user account, you just click on the new standard user. It will have does not have any administrator privilege, so here you specify what exactly that user can do. Okay, now if you want to delete any account, you just click it and click on the minus, as simple as that. Of course, for the lock, for security reasons within Apple, so nobody will come to your Mac and make any changes without your knowledge. So it's a good thing. Okay, if we go back again, let's see what other things we can go. Bluetooth. This is if you have wireless mouse, keyboard, headset, AirPod. Everything is gonna be shown in here, and as you see, I'm using the Magic Mouse for Apple for this tutorial, since I need to charge it. Okay, so now if we go back, oh yeah, for that one I prefer always to check this one, so it's gonna show in here. Like if we uncheck it, it's disappeared, then you check it. So it's more handy to be in the menu bar. Okay, the same thing for the sound, you can check it. Add in printer, so you can add a printer in here. If your system does not recognize it, then you can click on the plus sign. It will ask you, most of the time if it's find it, then if you know the IP address for it, there's some settings in here you can do for printers. Keyboard, if you have a wireless keyboard and you want to set it up, you just come in here, set up a wireless keyboard. If you have an Apple keyboard, just you plug it in with a cable and the system will recognize it, then you can unplug it and use it as a wireless keyboard. The same thing with the mouse. The sidecar, this is if you have an iPad and you want to use it as a second screen. And then here's the sharing. I have another video for file sharing, if you like to check it out, if you are interested in that. So this is it for this tutorial. It's just a basic for how to navigate within macOS. I hope that helped you. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment below. If you feel this tutorial is helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.